Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Sabrina Stanley before the 2018 Hardrock 100. How are you, Sabrina?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. You are not new to the San Juans.
Well, as of this summer, I'd say I'm new, but
Yeah.
We've been here since roughly May 1st and trying to learn the course as much as possible.
Yeah, and how has that been?
Good. I think there's, I'd say 6.5 to 7 mile section I've not been on.
Okay, which section is that? Sherman to Pole Creek or?
Pole Creek to Maggie, like a little bit before Pole Creek. And then Avery, my pacer, will be running that for me before Hardrock, so he'll know it.
Mm-hmm.
So between the two of us, we'll have been on the entire course.
And you've seen a lot of it, and probably a lot of it more than once.
Yes, yeah. The array sections I know like the back of my hand for sure.
Is that where you've been based over this time?
Pretty much, yeah. So, well, Camp Bird's easy, but
yeah.
We've been up Governor's a few times, Kroger's a few times, and then Grizzly Creek.
Yep.
Right, yeah. That trail is probably the one I know the most.
So you are well prepared in terms of reconnaissance and you're acclimated.
Yeah, for sure.
This is your first Hardrock, though. Is there anything that you're a little nervous about or uncertain about?
Not really. I mean, I'm super ready. I don't think I've ever been more ready for 100. Feel my fitness is there, mentally I'm there, nutrition's on point. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And we were just talking, I mean, having been here a while in the San Juans, there's no FOMO that it's 2 weeks before the race and you need to get out and see something or play. You're tapering.
Yeah, I'm full on taper right now. As I was telling you, I did 8 today. And then that'll be my longest run until race day. So. And
we are
8 days out.
8 days out, so you'll be plenty well rested.
For sure.
Which should scare most people in the field because you're really strong at these hundreds.
Thank you. Well, I intentionally dropped Western to come into Hardrock strong. I wanted to come in like guns blazing, give it my all and see what happens.
I mean, that's a hard decision to make. It's not easy to get into. And you had a great race there last year. Like,
I was really, I mean, this is just ego. I was really excited to wear bib F3.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. And once I hadn't really committed, I mean, we'd been Avery and I had talked about it a lot. Like, should we do Western and Hardrock or just Western or just Hardrock? Obviously, the chance of getting the Hardrock again off of one ticket or not gonna happen probably.
Not good.
And I didn't think I could do as well at Western as I wanted to if I was doing Hardrock training and vice versa.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm just gonna give Hardrock my all, and then if I want to go do Western again, I think the probability of me getting into Western again is higher than getting into Hardrock again.
Now, the 100 we've seen you race at was Western States last year. You've also run Hurt this year, Leadville 2 years ago, Run Rabbit Run last year. But last year at Western States, like, you were pretty conservative, at least from appearances, and moved up a lot at the end. Is that normally your strategy for these things?
It's the strategy. It's not always what happens. I would say I pulled it off really, really well at Western.
Yeah.
So I went into Western with the mindset that my training wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I was like, I'm just going to hold back as much as possible. And then at Forest Hill, I'm going to let loose. And it paid off really well. So
now, is that going to be harder here because you're
confident.
So well prepared and confident? And
well, so I went into Run Rabbit super, super confident, and that did not work out. I had a rough day at Run Rabbit. And so I think I'm just mentally more, I don't want to say less confident, more aware of where my body's at. And so I think it'll be easier. And Run Rabbit, there are no pacers, where obviously Hardrock has pacers, and I'm really excited to get to mile, I don't know, grouse, whatever that is.
So 60-ish.
Yeah, pick up Avery. So I'm going to conserve my body until I get Avery. Then.
So they're not going to take somebody out of Ouray.
I am.
Oh, okay, somebody else, okay.
I'll have somebody from Ouray to grouse, and then Avery will take me to the finish.
Gotcha.
And I'm really, like I said, once I get Avery, then we can kind of just roll together. And we have so much fun running side by side that, like, we feed off that energy.
Awesome. Now, in terms of, you're saying maybe the confidence thing being tricky, it's also a really small race, and it's very possible you could be that lead woman very early on from the gun, you know?
Yeah.
How might that?
I really don't want to be. Yeah, I mean, I want to hang back. There's 2 other females I've been kind of eyeing down.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of them will set the pace, or we'll all just go really slow from the get-go. But I would be okay if I'm back by an hour or even 2 hours heading into mile 50.
Yeah.
And then slowly start and work my way up. But I really don't want to set the the charge right off the bat.
That's probably wise.
Yeah.
Have you had any, you've been up at altitude for a long time, have you had any trouble like fueling during your longer efforts?
No, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but fueling has never been an issue of mine. I like to eat, and my stomach's pretty strong. So, yeah, I had some issues, but they were like mile 20-ish, and then they disappeared.
Yeah. So what is like your nutrition plan for 100?
So I'll have Muir gels on me, and I'll do at least 100 calories per half hour to 45 minutes. And then every aid station, I make sure and grab 200 to 300 calories of real food.
Yeah.
And then I'll have my cranked electrolyte mix, and that's roughly 100 calories per water bottle. And so I'll go through 2 water bottles in an hour, one plain, one electrolyte.
Gotcha. So you're always getting at least 250 calories about an hour, plus some big hits at the aid stations.
Yeah.
And you're able to maintain that for most of your
I've never,
hundreds.
Like I said, knock on wood, I've never had any issues. So
nice.
We're going to stick with that.
Is there anything you're most excited for being out on the Hardrock course?
I don't mean to be like all foo-foo and lovey-dovey, but again, when I come into grouse, I'm so excited to, like, Avery's been with me since my name was drawn in spot 5 on the wait list, and he's been just as excited with me, like every minute watching, like checking, literally every morning I woke up and would check the wait list and see if anybody's moved. And we've been training together out here on the course. So I am just so stoked to get him for the last 40 miles. And we did the same thing at Leadville when I ran there, and he paced me the last 40 as well. So we just, like, I don't know. And there's something special about running. When you have a male pacer as a competitive female, when you run up on other men and they just assume that the guy is the runner, it's kind of fun from a female perspective to be like, you got chicked. Yeah. And then keep going. So
you can feed off that a little bit.
Yeah. My crew's awesome too. And they're just, everybody that's on my crew is so as excited as I am. And so
awesome.
The whole experience is going to be pretty cool.
Very nice. How has the experience been living up here in the San Juans for
it's been
like
awesome.
Almost 2.5 months?
Yeah. We wake up every day and like pinch ourselves because we're staying in a little scamp trailer.
Yeah.
We have no water, no toilet, no shower. And so we have learned how to take advantage of. Uray has an awesome hot spring, so we take showers there for $2.
Yeah.
And then go out for breakfast and use their toilets. So it's been a summer that we'll probably never forget. I mean, every day we wake up and run 6 to 8 hours, if not more, and just bag all the peaks we can. And we've done a lot of exploring in Uray. So
with all that training, like when did your taper start? Because that sounds like you've done a huge volume of training.
Yeah, probably the highest weekly mileage I've ever hit. So taper starts strictly 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
My first week of taper is roughly like every other day is rest day. Then those opposite days are, say, roughly 10 to 15 miles.
Yeah.
And then the week before the race, I dial it down to like 7 max. Yeah. And just really.
But you feel like your energy's there and you're.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Well, great luck out there, Sabrina. And
thank you
have
so
fun.
much.